I think the Valley, in part, has been a victim of its own success.
Silicon Valley, in particular, has become an ever-increasingly difficult place to do business.
I'm concerned about my future in the Silicon Valley.
I'm afraid I'm going to lose my children to other states.
You know, the education is key to survival, and you should always remember that.
Young, bright people are turning down promotions that include relocation to Silicon Valley because they have a perception that there is a quality of life issue here.
Government was blaming business, business was blaming government.
It's though government is not really in tune with the need for business to grow.
Overwhelming majority of the CEOs in this valley don't even know where City Hall is.
People leaving, industries leaving, businesses leaving, governments unfunded because of their tax bases eroding.
The basic message was, our name is Silicon Valley and we've got a problem.
We assembled a small core to begin with of trade and industry associations that represented the largest export-oriented employers in the Silicon Valley.
Put together a group of CEOs and educators, and Mayor Hammer put together the public sector.
We were asked to start looking at some of the problems that were facing the Valley, and we helped prepare the Phase 1 report.
There were 14 warning signs of decay in either the enterprise or the infrastructure of the Silicon Valley.
So we in all created 15 working groups made up of people who began to really roll up their sleeves and get working on the problem.
I'd say on average we had about 100 people attend each of our working group sessions. We broke down into smaller groups to work on details of different proposals.
But we have to go beyond talking to initiatives and action. Joint venture is the vehicle that's going to make that happen in the Valley here.
The scope of it and the enthusiasm of it is absolutely unprecedented. And this is the first time that I see the cultural, entrepreneurial spirits of the Valley being tapped in intelligent fashion.
There are some major changes that local communities can make to apply principles of total quality management to the healthcare delivery system.
We wanted to join the National Information Infrastructure, but we couldn't wait. And the National Information Infrastructure will start here.
Government can absolutely be responsive to the needs of business. That you're going to see the public sector agree that government, in fact, has to work more quickly with less red tape and be more responsive to businesses.
We need to look at ways in which we can make land that would be suitable for housing, available at a price where more people can afford it.
Force to attract new investment into the Valley, companies looking to relocate, looking for incentives, looking for assistance in locating.
An early warning system to find out why businesses are thinking about leaving.
We always want, even in 2005, the CEO getting off the airplane to be greeted and given guidance on how to do business in Silicon Valley.
A forum to bring the companies together so that they can communicate and share ideas and bring the components together to create the next generation through small pilot projects.
It focuses on preparing students for the 21st century by providing them the skills necessary for us to compete in the global marketplace of the future.
It's real basic. If you're going to have a strong economy, you've got to have a strong educational system.
The very fact that we came forward and said, why aren't we? We'd like to. And the doors opened wide and said, come on in.
Now, with this open collaboration process that we have, we've brought in all kinds of new players with new ideas and tremendous potential.
One of the real benefits of joint venture is that it has helped demolish stereotypes in terms of how the private sector and public sector look at each other.
I think the legacy will be that the community got together, there was some passionate leadership on both the educational, industrial, and government side. They got together, they recognized the problem, they were proactive, and they got it done. What we were 25 years ago, we can't be again, but we can actually be something better.
Nothing less than the future of our community is at stake with all the programs and the projects that Joint Venture Silicon Valley is suggesting. And in order to make them a success, in order to make our program a success, we need to get people involved.